I'm Kyle Hill. Jessica Chobot has been captured by roving marauders, and this is Nerdist News. You guys remember the Death Star, right? That moon-sized, planet-destroying death machine that Darth Vader had? Well, guess what? Sounds like we're about to get one of our own. Since it launched, the International Space Station has had a hell of a time dodging and weaving around the ridiculous amount of space junk, like old satellites, paint chips, rocket bits, and other waste that currently orbits our planet like a horrifying garbage shell. And while that might sound more gross than dangerous, it's definitely the latter. The approximately 3,000 tons of garbage can sometimes wind up traveling at up to 20,000 miles per hour relative to the space station, meaning that anything bigger than a half inch sends the crew into an emergency hatch just in case impact with, say, a pencil causes irreparable damage to the hull of the space station. I mean, we've all seen the incredibly scientifically accurate movie Gravity, right? Our space junk problem is, in a word, sucky. If too much accumulates, we might get locked into our own atmosphere forever. So what's an International Space Station to do? Well, if we follow a proposal from the Riken Computational Astrophysics Laboratory in Japan, the answer will be blow it all the up. So here's how this would work. The ISS would use the awesomely named Extreme Universe Space Observatory, an upcoming addition to the Japanese module of the space station, to precisely track the orbits of dangerous space debris. Then a coherent amplification network Lazer will pummel it with 10,000 blasts per second of 100,000 watt ultraviolet badassery. Even if that object isn't decimated, which actually means reduced by 1/10, but whatever, by the laser's awesome power, the force would hopefully push it into our atmosphere, where it would get all disintegrated-y. That's the technical term. And oh yeah, this laser can do that from up to 60 miles away. No biggie. Now, of course, it will be a few years until a prototype version of the laser can be put to use, but how freaking cool is this? We're about to have a space station with a frickin' laser beam on its head, and this isn't just media hype. How much longer till we can cruise through the galaxy blasting asteroids and presumably evil alien cruises? How much longer? We're waiting on you guys, Japan. You seem to have this all figured out. Are you guys pumped for the real-world Death Star? Let's discuss. Need more science in your life? Check out the latest episode of Because Science, where I reveal how Quicksilver is able to listen to his music at super speed over at Nerdist.com, which you should always be checking for all your Nerdist news.